So now I come into the forest, which is, I kind of skipped the transition between prairie and forest, but it's just flying through the clouds, so it's not a big loss. I'm waiting for my friends, which is of course me. Here's where you first start burning corruption or dark matter, material, dark plants, called a variety of things. A somewhat new addition, although not really terribly. You saw some of it around in the earliest versions of the game, but Forest used to have candles, and they replaced most of the candles with the dark material. I'll cut some of this out. So here we're burning some stuff, collecting some wax. I call it wax. They're probably going to rename it, which I think is silly because it's wax. It's wax. Wax melts off of burning candles. But anyway, first big dark plant you see. I don't think you saw. There are some of these in aviary, but they're not accessible to a new player. So this is really the first time you've encountered a lot of it. I can't even think if it's in prairie right now. It was in prairie for a while as well, but I think they've mostly taken it out and put candles back in prairie. Here's the constellation map in forest, which is, blank for a new player. There's probably a few hairstyles I could buy on this newbie account by now, but I didn't really look at them in prairie. You get to start buying stuff in prairie at that bird statue in the hub of prairie. And sorry, the pauses are because I'm handling two devices. There are a lot of emotes in this world. I'm going to break the forest up into 4 parts, I think, for each area. It's not like prairie where they're completely separate. It's very linear instead of kind of spokes off of a hub. It's linear straight through. There's one emote that won't be available today, I think, but we'll see. So this third player is also me. There's been nobody online lately, so I'm stuck playing with myself. The more people you have in Force, the better. And I'm going to do something with my players here that I recommend people do when they're with a group. You can't really do it alone because you can't hold your white candle for very long before you put it away. And you can't take it out either unless you have a friend with you. The only time you take it out is when you collect it, when you forge a candle. So you really can't do that on your own. And even if you're with a player, you can take it out, but you then put it away. So what I've done here is I have started to gift somebody. So you can't do a one candle gift because it'll prompt you to exchange the candle. But if you start a multi-candle gift, you'll pull out your candle, but the game will wait for you to do something. And so that's what I've done. I've pulled out the candles with my newbie player and with the shadow person there. And you can see I'm just starting a gift. I pull out the candle, and then I just hold that candle out. The white candle seems to burn hotter than the red candle, so you burn stuff a little quicker. And it just makes the thing go a little faster. This level still took an hour. The whole thing, and it takes a while. So the prairie took an hour, this takes an hour. This emote shrine is a little weird because you activate the shrine here, but then there are candles along the way you have to light, and the shrine animation is going to be in the next area. So you have to activate it there, light all these candles along the way, the red candles, and they'll continue into the next area and go through the gate, and the emote isn't till past the gate. So it's a little confusing. It's also interesting because a few emotes, you always get a bit of a camera animation, whether you need to collect the emote or not, and this is one of them. So you're continuing to light the red candles. If you miss one, you will not get the emote, so you have to light every one of them. And it's just these ones that appear and disappear. It kind of tells you can see a candle up ahead again. And it goes, all this dark material, dark matter, gives light essence or wax. The only problem is I keep the menu open, but it's easiest to tap because you still tend to put the candle away. The other nice thing about carrying the white candles is you can use them even if you lose your light. You can't use your red candle flame if you lose your light, but this one will stay illuminated and useful. And now we will enter the emote scene. These are all standard, the normal emotes. They've been around since earliest days that I know of. They have not been redone, and we've seen no previews of redone emotes past the prairie. There's my constellation map coming up to show my emote collection. The icon. The manta's flying around. I should have turned the camera around. Apologize for that. I think I'm at the door. Yeah, I'm at the door. It's kind of a cool image. But here's the door. And that's the first area.